guys, hope you're all doing well. So this is going to be a chatty get ready with me video. The theme of this video is we are going to be, I need some chapstick. We are going to be using my oldest favorites. What I think are old favorites. I had to pick between some in some different categories, but yeah, like I take it back to some of my first high-end purchases ever. Do not judge why I still have some of these items, mind your business. But I did check to make sure everything's usable. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk about them as they come up. This is gonna be a great time to talk about this nose ring. I changed, this used to be a hoop over here. I don't know if y'all noticed, I wore 3 hoops forever. And I changed this to a stud, and for some reason, this one don't want to stay in, so it's not a boogie. I might have to change it to a different base. Okay. So this kind of is going to be great. It's going to be chatty. It might be long, talking about my makeup journey. And oh, I'm excited. So I did my brows already. And for my brows, my favorite brow product, my early favorite product was the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I still have one. I already did my brows in chocolate. I can't remember if I did the Brow Wiz or the Dip Brow first. I'm pretty sure I did the Brow Wiz first. And this has become an iconic, like, top selling eyebrow pencil of all time. Mine was a little dry, but still works. It's a skinny brow pencil. I think choosing between this and the Dip Brow, I choose the Dip Brow because the Dip Brow lasts you literally years. And some people didn't like the Dip Brow because it would give you like thick blacky brows, but that's just using too much product. It is a learning curve with Dip Brow, but it lasts forever. And so I think that's more of a favorite. But this I enjoy. I went through so many Brow Wiz, and then NYX came out with the Micro Brow, and I've never bought one of these unless it's on sale. Since or in like a set, but it's a really good brow pencil. You get precise small hair-like strokes. It's really good, but you run out of it quickly, and for $20-something, it's some things, and NYX Micro Brow works just as well, just as good. So it's one of those things where, yeah, I get why everybody loves it, but there are alternatives out there, and so it kind of is not a favorite anymore. All right, we're gonna do our eyeshadow. I'm gonna do a cute little look. Eye primer. My first favorite eye primer was the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I used other eye primers, the e.l.f. eye primer, whatever. This stuff, review real quick, it still works great. It's still a staple in my, I've been using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Both of those. Remember back in the early YouTube days, Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion were your eye primers. I use both of them. I love both of them. But this stuff, I love it. It works so well. And the reason why, fun fact, I haven't bought one in pushing 10 years. Nordstrom Rack always has Urban Decay Primer Potion. That one tube of Urban Decay Primer Potion is probably pushing $30 now. Nordstrom Rack always has them for $9, the smaller ones for $5. I bought so many of them. I think in my backup drawer I still have a couple. Are they expired? Probably, but they still work. I have a flap of skin on my inner eye. It's like right here. I think it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's bothering me. And I'm gonna try to, got it. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, eye primer, the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Where it goes. I still have, this one is gonna last you, I mean, one tube lasts me years. And this one still has a hardy bit in it. So yeah, alright, eyeshadow. This has a really soft space in my heart. I don't know if you guys have been hardcore watchers of my channel. You know what, it's still in the top 10 of favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. It was my first high-end eyeshadow palette ever bought. I bought it from Sephora. I spent my $42 on it, my hard-earned $42 back in the day. And I don't even know if they make this anymore, but it will always be in my heart. And that is the Lorac Pro palette. We're going to do a beautiful, beautiful neutral look with this today. Really pretty. I love this palette. The one top row of mattes, top row of shimmer, and bottom row of shimmers. This palette, I'm going to do a look. It's not really a tutorial. I'm going to use, yeah, I'm going to talk and do a look. I'm going to start with my brow highlight, though. I'm going to use the matte mauve shade. Alright, so Lorac has a special place in my heart. These Pro palettes, the shades are soft and really, people hate the word buttery, but yeah, that's how I describe them. Blend like a dream. Oh, I want it to be lighter. I'm going to mix light pink with it. I want that brow highlight to be a little lighter. Blend like a dream. I don't really know the history of Lorac. I just remember with this palette specifically, I watched Emily's review on it. Emily Noel 83's review on it. And I was really like, you know, I was young, early 20s. I don't know where I was working. I think maybe Target. So not a lot of money, but also not a lot of bills. And I just, you know, I was doing BH Cosmetics hauls and e.l.f. hauls and Wet n Wild and clearance section, Rite Aid, loving the drugstore makeup, which I still do, and I miss those clearance sections in the drugstore. And I was like, I want to get into this big girl stuff, and I researched what palette to buy, and I settled on that Lorac Pro. Like I said, I watched Emily's review on it. That was one of the early times of watching Emily, and I fell in love with her, and I bought it, and I do not regret this palette. Beautiful shades. This is the neutral one. Lorac has gone on to produce Pro 2, Pro 3, I think Pro 4. I have them all. The Mini Pro, the Mega Pro. Oh my God, I remember the Mega Pro. Let me keep talking. I'm gonna use taupe and sable in my crease. I remember when the Mega Pro came out, the first one, the burgundy one. That one came out, and $60. I remember it released. It sold out in like minutes. I got it off of Amazon. It released on Amazon because Lorac was really big selling her products on Amazon. It released and I bought it, $60, and that was my most expensive palette for a very, very long time. These are pulling cool on me, which I'm not mad at. Very long time. And then the Mega Pro 2, the Mega Pro 3, the Mega Pro 4. She stopped making those. Like, but all of the formulas, beautiful. They're soft. Wait till I put these shimmers on the lid. I'm going to go into Espresso, which is a deeper brown. Kind of work this on the outer portion. This is pulling really cool here. I haven't used this palette in a long time. Anybody else remember Lorac? Did you have the Lorac Pro? And they were great for brown girls. Like her shade range was good. I think it's the Mega Pro 4 was the best. Had all the beautiful rich tones. This is really pulling cool. Wasn't expecting this. I like that combination of the mauve and alright, okay, alright. This palette has your basics. This is not, looking at all of her Pro palettes, this is not the most deeper skin friendly one, but I'm using it because it's the first one. But I am going to really up the shimmer here. I am going to use, and one thing I loved about the Lorac palettes was the shade names were what they were. So these shade names, white, cream, taupe, light pink, mauve, sable, espresso, black, nude, champagne gold, light bronze, pewter, garnet, deep purple, and slate. Like, it just makes sense. We're going to go with gold because I love gold. I'm going to take actually a little bit of champagne and put that first on the lid. Look, it just goes on, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take gold and kind of throw it everywhere. Oh, I was so happy to get this palette. And when I went shopping that day, I remember I went to the mall, I believe. I got this. And I also got, from the MAC store, I got my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. And that was my first high-end foundation. That's not what I'm going to be using today. I have another one that I could not put down. So I'm going to say gold and really put gold. Let's see. Oh, it's so pretty. You don't need to wet it. You don't need to do anything. So I'm going to pull this gold on the lid everywhere. Pull it up. Not a cut crease. I'm going to blend. I am going to blend. We're going to use gold. Oh, so exciting. I don't have my favorite. I think my favorite liner that like I couldn't put down was the NYX Epic Ink liquid liner. I feel like that was my first one. I don't think I'm going to wear a liner today. I'm just talking about other favorites that I'm not going to do in this look. I really wanted to focus on the hardcore favorites, like that were like irreplaceable. Also, my favorite face powder for a long time is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. Not using that today because I believe it or not, I still use that. Like in the recent days, times and days. This is a very cool, weird look right now. In the recent days, the shadows are so blendable. I don't, like I said, this is not the best brown girl flowing one. I like more warmer tones. This is a more cool look. I'm digging it. But just in case you're looking like, girl, I don't know. The Mega Pro 4, it's not like you can get that anymore. And then again, she has the other regular pros. But the combination of the warm gold, oh, that's cute. Let me put some more gold because we love more gold. And where was I? Yeah, the Black Radiance, I use that still. Like this year I've used that powder. And then, so now I have another powder that I love. Oh, cute. Let's deepen it up. Let's deepen it up. Let's take, shoot, there's black in here. I rarely use black, but this is a good black. I'm going to throw black in the outer corner. Build up a little something. And it's just called black. Look at that black. I'm barely touching my brush to the situation. I just tapped in it. I don't want a lot. I don't want a lot, but clean that up. I'm gonna blend a little bit more, blend my highlight to my taupe. There we go. A little bit. I'm so happy right now. This is bringing back so many memories. Yeah, so for this look, I'm not going with a... Oh, that was a lot of black. I'm not... See? I'm not going with a liner. A wing. I'm not going with that today. But I am going to use... I don't even know if I have a full size of it. Because I was going to say the mascara I'm using, Too Faced Better Than Sex, was my favorite... Actually, I'm lying. That was my favorite high-end mascara for many years. But before that, I don't even know if I have one. The Maybelline, I never met a Maybelline mascara I didn't like. The Falsies in the purple tube, that was my favorite. I don't have that though. Do I even have a Too Faced? I think I have a mini Too Faced. I have one. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use that. Yeah, not gonna wear lashes so you can see that mascara. That Maybelline Falsies really had me looking okay, like I had on Falsies. So, still playing with this eye here. Okay. Dude, I'm trying to remember my favorite liner. I can't. So this is, let's curl our lashes and do some mascara because I'm really excited about the face. Really excited about it. So, I will say with the Maybelline False, is this the waterproof one? No. Please don't be waterproof. Please don't be waterproof. I do not like waterproof mascara. But this Maybelline Falsies, honey, had everybody in a chokehold. I love this mascara. It made my lashes look bomb. Okay. So let's put this on. Let's do this. And I'll get a close-up. Oh, yeah. And they have so many versions. The falsies flared. You remember CoverGirl Lash Blast? That was one of my favorites too. Maybelline Colossal. Alright, this is like 1.5 coats. It did something. I have better mascaras now, but not clumpy. I remember YouTuber, y'all remember Lauren Curtis? She used the Australian girl. I think she used to be a makeup artist for Bobbi Brown. She did a wonderful lash video on how to make her lashes look really long, and I think she used one of these mascaras. I could be misremembering, but I remember because she put the mascara on and she did something that controversial yet brave. She curled her lashes with the mascara on and then did another coat, and it was awesome. And I remember following that routine for a very long time. I don't have any clumps, baby, as much as I'm putting on, which is really good. I don't remember this one being clumpy. So cute. Yeah, I'm not going to do liner. I was just naming a few, but with this look, I actually don't want liner today. I want more of a fresh look, brighter look. So, it's time for the face. I am not going to color correct because I did not color correct back in the day. And the products I'm using should be full enough coverage anyway. So let me get resituated and I'm going to show you the face. Okay, we ready? So, for primer, my skin has done better, but like back in the day, especially early 20s, a very, very oily girl. Very, very oily. And nothing would stop the oil from breaking through. The primer that I fell in love with, that's still one of my top favorite primers, and I think is one of the best mattifying primers out there, the Rimmel Stay Matte. I remember when I thought it was being discontinued, I bought a few backups. This is still alive and well, this Rimmel Stay Matte. And now, Rimmel has a whole Stay Matte line, the foundation, the powder, the concealer. Anyway, this stuff, classic, white, no frills primer. It's like $4. And, oh my God, I love this stuff. I can't say anything bad about it. It is a mattifying primer. Also, don't know if I told you guys. I doubt it. I'm cutting my nails for a little bit. They're fake. It's not like it's my natural nails, but I have been silly. I have been doing a lot of tiny crafting things that the nails are getting in the way. And these crafting things are bringing me so much joy that I'm just like, I'm going to cut them down for a little while. Now, I'm not a stranger to cutting down my nails. I do prefer my nails long like this. I do. But like when I go on vacation, I get them short because I don't want to risk breaking one and things like that. So they're going to go short for a while. My nail appointment is not until next week, but I'm going to take them off, let them breathe for a second. And we're going to do a short set. I really want short and round, but my nail beds are big, and my nail lady was like, they're big. We can do like a short almond, but they're not going to be super short. And I want my nails really long or really short. I don't know, but... So this stuff, baby, is dry. Not dry in a way. It's not flaking or pilling, but it is mattifying, okay? Okay. Now the foundation. I got to get a palette. I don't even know. My favorite foundation for a very long time. Super duper coverage, matte, flat. I still have it. And I haven't even used, like, a little goes a long way. Look at this. And I'm not getting rid of it until it starts to smell. The KVD Lock It Tattoo Foundation. Yo. KVD took the world by storm with this. So I'm going to put some, I don't know. Don't judge my color. Because when I color matched myself, this should be okay. This is probably a little bit darker. I used to match myself much darker than what I really am. But this... full on maximum coverage, covering the tattoos. You can still find this. Again, they don't make it anymore, but like it is, as of like last month, it was recently, it was still on clearance, some shades, different places, Sephora, on the KVD website. So I'm going to put this on. I need a brush. I have a damp sponge because that's going to be the best way to diffuse this stuff. because it is potent. I matched myself back in the day with Deep 74. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. So I'm gonna put it, oh my God. Doesn't smell like anything. Yeah, I've had this for a while. Don't judge me. Oh my God! It still looks good. I'm gonna use a lot less than I used to back in the day, but just go ahead and put this on with a brush. It's on the thicker side. Also, I pull out, this was my favorite foundation before the KVD one. I still have a Drink Matte Mousse. I do. And I love what this did for us, but y'all ain't ready for that today. I don't want to be super orange today. So I'm going to put this on, and yeah, I think that's enough. But I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to take a sponge to just blend it out and soften it. Look at the coverage. Look at the coverage. Again, I could do good with a little color correction, but not today. So I'm going to take my sponge and just get that in. I did not even use, I put like 2 pumps on. It was a little gross, and I barely used a pump. You need next to nothing for this one. Oh, it still looks so good. Oh my God. A little orange, but what foundation wasn't orange back in the day? Holy coverage. We're looking really, come on, KVD. The concealer cream, speaking of which, talk about KVD. When she came out with the concealer cream, I'm not going to use it today. One of top favorite, maximum coverage, maximum. But I have another concealer, and this was my first high-end concealer purchase. Did I get the MAC Pro Longwear concealer first though? Maybe I did get the MAC Pro Longwear, but this was like favorite. I have so many shades of this. I was using this all the time. The NARS Radiant Creamy. Y'all remember this? I wanted to revisit this today because I want to see if I need to keep purchasing it. I haven't bought a new one in a while, but this stuff was really good. I pulled out 2 shades. I got caramel and ginger, so I'm going to do a mixture of both. This is almost out, and I've gone through them. All right. I can't remember. I remember it being enough coverage for me back in the day, swearing this was full coverage, but I don't know. Throw a little bit of the light shade in. Let's highlight. That was a lot right there. I'm going to use a brush for this because my sponge is, that sponge I pulled out is a little too bulbous. Excited. I'm going to let it sit for a second because that's what we're supposed to do with our concealer. I did not, let me see, while we're waiting, you guys, I don't remember what I used to set my under eye with. Like, what was my first favorite? Maybe matte? I can't remember. I wanted to do this, but I didn't want to do like super, like go in depth and go back into all my videos to see what I said, because I wanted it from memory. Like if I remember that I loved it long ago, then it really is a favorite. Because a lot of old favorites were favorites that year or favorites just in that time. And doesn't mean they're not good, but like I wanted to know what I just going through my collection, what I remember loving very strongly. And that's kind of how I did it because I thought it'd be fun that way. So in terms of under eye setting powder, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and reach for whatever I have over here, whatever I have in my drawers here, to get that step out of the way. Damn, did I not pull out? Y'all, I be tripping. What's this? All right, we'll use that. Whatever. Okay, anyway, let's blend this out. Blend out the NARS. It's very soft. It's a very soft concealer. It feels good. Blends well. It is lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel like anything on the skin. I love this concealer. It's the matter of, do I remember the coverage? Like, would the coverage be acceptable to me now? And the answer is, so far, absolutely. And remember, you guys, I don't have any color corrector on. This is the combination of KVD Tattoo and NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Look at how soft and beautiful that looks. She's still good. Excuse me. She's still good. Oh, look at that. Under eye area. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to purchase that. Those two are almost out. We're gonna have to purchase fresh tubes of the NARS Radiant Creamy. Now that Ulta sells it, we are going to have to purchase that. Oh, beautiful. Looking beautiful. I'm gonna set. I pulled out the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Let me just take a little bit of that. Because I don't even remember. I don't remember what I used to set my under eye with. Oh, I know what I used to set it with. And I should have pulled it out, but I didn't remember. The Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in Creamy Bronze Finish or Golden Almond Finish. Y'all remember that? Should have pulled that out. Oh, well, we're here. This, the face looks good. Let's get into that KVD foundation. We're not, yeah, I'm not seeing any red flags at all. It's a very matte foundation. It's very matte, but we all know, we have our setting sprays and different things. We know what to do now if we don't like that matte look, but I love it, baby. Okay, let's set the rest of the face. I could have pulled out the Black Radiance, but like I said, I still really use that. This, I had to bring it out because the brand is not even around anymore. I haven't even hit pan. I've used it so much, I think it's going to last forever. I haven't hit pan on it. Do y'all remember the NYC Color Wheel Mosaic face powders? I got the shade that I was set is all over bronze glow. I'm gonna be honest, it ain't really a glow. It's more of like a, it says all over face powder. People use it as bronzer if you're lighter than me. I set my face with it, and that's what I'm gonna do today. Oh, I'm having a great time here. This is why makeup is so fun. So I'm gonna set my whole face. Yeah, it's not a bronzing powder for me. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this on. Now, it's not giving coverage. It does give a little bit more color. Again, it's a bronzing powder. But with my tone, it's my tone, so it's perfect for setting. And it does not, in my opinion, provide any glow. It gives more of a natural finish. But what do I know? You know? But we set the face. We set it. We set it. Okay. All right. Alright, now we have contour. You guys, I didn't always contour, but I've been contouring pretty much since I've been doing like full faces of makeup. And I thought I was the shit. Y'all remember this? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Make Your Own Contour Palette where you buy the pans and put them in. I made this online. Now looking back, like these shades are pretty much useless to me. I contour with this one. I had this dumb yellow powder. It's too yellow now. This was a nice highlight. Really natural highlight, but that is hilarious. So I'm going to use this to contour. And it works just fine. It's matte contour powder. And then she came out with the cream one. I threw my cream one away. My cream one got gross. But I did use that up as well. But y'all remember? Oh, I'm trying to find a brush without my glasses on, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Trying to find a brush without my glasses. You know what else I didn't pick out? A lip. I have so many favorite lips. I have, and most of the ones that were favorites back in the day are thrown out. That's something that I don't have over the decades. Oh my God, why don't I have a contour brush? What's wrong with me? So, yeah. I'll figure out the lip. I probably should throw some lip gloss on, though. It's a beautiful contour shade. Let's see what the name of it is once I'm done. Look at that. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Sucks that I don't really have a use for the other shades in the palette, but good. That's good. That's good. That's good. 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 All right. Really nice. Let's see what the name of that shade was. Yes, and they popped out and you got the palette and you got the shades individually, like they shipped everything separate. Not separately in one shipment, but like you had to put it together. What's wrong with me? I'm so excited. Let's pop this pan out and drop it. And drop it. You gotta drop it. Oh God. Carob. See? ABH Contour Kit, Carob. That's the one I used. Take me back. We're looking pretty. Okay. Alright. Blush. I liked a lot of blushes back in the day, but the oldest that I fell in love with were the Coastal Scents Forever blushes. I remember they released these. They were like $8 a piece, but Coastal Scents was one of those brands like BH Cosmetics and e.l.f. that always had like a 50% off sale. So I bought a bunch of them when they came out, and then they had another 50% off sale, and I was like, I'm getting all of them, and I bought. So I have all 18, and these blushes are never going anywhere. I've had them for years. I've had them not 10 years yet, but I've had them for years, and they're still going through. They're still strong. Like it's a powder product. It's not. Yeah, we're not getting rid of them. This is the shade, and I pulled out just one shade. This is Dashing. This is, this one looked like it did break and I had to repress it, but this is Dashing, and it has a bit of a glow to it. With this matte face, I think this will work just fine to give a little bit of glow. I'm gonna put, they're very pigmented. They're very pigmented, and a little goes a long way, and they're called Forever Blushes. They last all day. They last forever on your face. And you're going to have them forever because you're never going to hit pan. Even if this is your everyday blush. Ooh, that's so pretty. Ooh, okay. All right. Add that glow. Okay, a little bit there. All right. So pretty. Yeah, having a great time. All right, highlighter. I loved a lot of highlighters. And I think my earliest memory of like, I love this format. This is before I was buying MAC highlighters, before I was buying Becca highlighters. This was the earliest like obsession of highlighter. And oh, this broke. I'm not going to open it. This is the Makeup Revolution, the strobe highlighters. I thought they were wonderful. I need to repress this. But then the strip highlighters, the shimmer bricks. I didn't know at the time, but like Bobbi Brown had something like this. This was, I was still a drugstore girly. But this shimmer brick, they have a few. They have like a rose gold one. I have like all of them. I pulled out the Bronze Kiss one. This thing's like $3 or $4, and I would swirl my brush in the bottom ones, and that was my highlighter. And that's what we're going to do today. So, actually, I'm going to swirl in like the middle ones. Really intense. Oh yeah, I picked the perfect swirl there. Oh my gosh. You guys, I am having a blast right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is what, let's spray. Favorite setting sprays, I don't remember back in the day. I was trying them all. Fix Plus became a love. It came a love very early. When I started buying MAC, as soon as I started buying Fix Plus, like it became a love very early. In terms of fixing sprays, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't. So it wasn't something I wanted to dig through and pick. I don't remember. I didn't want this video to be like necessarily research heavy. I just wanted to pull out some things that I remember being old favorites. I am going to take some highlighter and put it in the inner corner. And I'm also, oh yes, I'm also going to throw my lower mascara on. Yeah, I want a lot like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that side. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's throw a little bit more falsies on the lowers. This does okay on the lowers. This is I don't need a lot. I am really having fun. I really like my eyes. The coolness, again, this is a pretty quickly blended look together. It's not my best work, but the color tones, I do like the gold with the coolness of the brow highlight and the crease. I like that. We can mix warm and cool together, you guys. Let's start doing that. I have a good idea already in my mind for a good warm and cool combination look here. Okay. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with my look. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna take my rollers out. I'm gonna take my hair down. We'll figure out a lip. I can't remember my favorite like liquid lips when I fell in love with matte liquid lips. I think it was ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip or the Amore Matte Lip Creams from Milani. I think it was, I don't know which one was first, but the Amore Matte Lip Creams, and I still have some. They might need to be thrown out, but I'll see if I can find one. The Amore Matte Lip Creams. Now, my favorite lipsticks were the Milani Color Statement lipsticks, the matte ones. Actually, that's what I'm going to wear. The Milani Color Statement lipsticks. Absolutely, I collected all of those. And yeah, so let me take my rollers out. Let me get my life together. And we will wrap this up with a lip and a recap. I'll be right back. Can I just say I love my grandma curls today. I'm going to keep them tight. See how long they last. I got to go to the gym today. Well, I've been going to the gym 5 days a week. Okay, shout out to me. And today is my HIT training class. So I got some new hairsprays. That actually really work. I know this is not what this video is about, but the Redken, and I got the Kenra. So I've been using these and they last. I've done these curls and sweated through my HIT training, and the curls were still intact, and throw the flexi rods back in. So I'm gonna try to not. I'm trying to have these curls last. Oh my God, I gotta change this nose ring. Have the curls last until next week. I don't know how the back looks, but that's none of my business. Listen, let's get into this lip. I added a little bit more blush to my face because I needed it, but I'm really happy with this look. If I told you I used products from today, you wouldn't know. Let's do the lip. And then we can discuss. Quick wrap up. So, lip liner. I do remember this being my favorite lip liner, and it's still a great one. MAC Night Moth. This is the original that I bought many years ago, many moons ago. Wasn't quite 10 years ago, but very close to 10 years ago. Night Moth. It's a beautiful plummy brown, deep brown. Girls, we need this one. So I'm gonna line my lips lightly with it, cause still gliding on. Wonderful. I think MAC lip liners, hold on, we're going to talk about it. Definitely a staple. Makeup artists, because not a lot of brands putting out that stuff. At least when I jumped into the makeup, you know, really jumped into it about 12, 14 years ago. You know, it was a lot on the market, and don't get me wrong, I don't know everything, but it wasn't like it is now. And MAC had a lot of staples. MAC is still a GOAT, okay? All the makeup artists had MAC lip liners, and then if you were a it girl, you had MAC lip liner. Now, we don't need MAC lip liner because there's plenty of other brands with lip liner, but if matte lip liner is still your favorite, keep buying it because it lasts forever. So I put the Night Moth on, and then again, these Milani color statements in the gold tubes. I don't even know if they still make these, but I have a bunch of them. I have almost all of them, and they are still going strong. We don't even have wax bloom on these lipsticks yet. We don't even have wax bloom. So you take care of your makeup, it will last a long time. Anyway, I pulled out a nude. This is Matte Naked, number 61. And we're going to throw that on. And I have one more favorite as well. Yeah. That's beautiful. Blended with Night Moth. Yeah, I wouldn't wear this shade by itself. It's a light pinky nude. Back in our day, back in our Nicki Minaj Candy Yum Yum days, we would. Why she had us out there like that? But, gosh, we cute. We're cute. Okay, and then I had a lot of, let's talk about lip gloss. MAC, not MAC, NYX, the lip, I might have one or two that I kept for nostalgia because one of the colors was called beige, but it was a perfect pinky nude. Hyper Mega Shot, I can't remember, but they were in like a square tube. The NYX lip glosses, NYC lip glosses. I still have a couple NYC lip glosses. Elf Hyper Shine lip glosses, Stila lip glaze, all favorites, obsessed with. And you said the Stila lip glazes have come back, and I have those up in a little cup here. But there was a lot. There was a lot. But I remember being like collection obsessed with the Buxoms. Buxom always put out holiday sets. I'm actually going to talk about Buxom in another video soon in terms of their holiday sets and how I think they're still great and you definitely should be looking out for them. But the Buxom, what is it? The full-on lip polishes and full-on lip creams. Love these. And I have a few full-size ones, maybe like I have a few full-size ones. Moscow Mule is my favorite. I have backups on that. But they would come out with all these, not just around the holidays, but they would come out with these little sets or triad sets, and me being a collector, they're perfect because I never use up a lip gloss unless it's Moscow Mule. And last beautiful formula lip gloss. I like the Milani lip glosses. There's so much. But anyway, we're going to throw one of these on. I grabbed Claire. This is a full-on lip polish, so it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Isn't that pretty? God, I gotta change this nose ring. This gold boogie ain't cute. I don't know why it keeps twisting around. I usually just push it. I don't know. Anyway, look. So that's our look using old favorites. I didn't use anything that came out after like 2016. And we're cute. Again, I could have told you all different products. You wouldn't have known how old they were. So let's talk about it. I'm definitely going to be, and the color shade is great. The Kat Von D foundation, I need to use this up before it does get gross. I need to use this up. So it's in the rotation. I already know it's super long wearing. It ain't going nowhere. It's matte. It's the bomb. So we're going to keep using this. And it doesn't look dry or anything like that, but that's also to application. We're not using as much as we used to. Back in the day, we piling this. We know what to do. Our damp sponge, we know what we're doing. The NARS concealer. Yes, yes, yes. They actually have it in mini. If you want to not spend all for 4 size, they have the whole shade range in mini sizes, which is wonderful. The concealer, yes. The powder ain't going nowhere. That NYC powder ain't going nowhere. I will be honest with the Brow Wiz. I probably won't ever buy a Brow Wiz again unless it's in a set or a kit. They have a really nice kit right now for the holidays, but like there's so many other skinny brow pencils that you can use that I don't need to spend that money for that one. It's just not. There's something on my glasses. It's just not. If it works for you, it works for you. I think it's a great pencil, but there's, again, alternatives. The primer potion ain't going nowhere. The Maybelline Falsies, they're better mascaras. They're better Maybelline mascaras. I really love the Sky Rise. Oh my gosh, the primer, the High Sky. What is it? Sky High. This primer as well as the actual mascara. So there are there's a wall of Maybelline mascaras. And so I feel like Maybelline makes the most mascaras out of any brand. There's a wall of Maybelline mascaras. And this has actually encouraged me to go and look at other Maybelline mascaras. And that's going to be a fun journey. That's going to be a fun trip to Ulta. What else we have? What else? The Lorac Pro. This palette quality has not, it's still some of the best eyeshadows. The closest in formula that I can think of with these is probably Natasha Denona in terms of that softness. Yeah, in terms of like the metallics, how great they are. You don't have to wet your brush. Like that's Natasha. Lorac walked so Natasha could run. Natasha has a little bit more color, some of the better colorful color stories, but this is, if you needed, this was, Lorac also walked so Naked could run. I don't know which came out first, Lorac or Naked, but they were around the same, they were blowing up around the same time. The Naked palettes. I love Lorac over the Naked palettes. I will keep my Lorac palette. I will get rid of my Naked palettes if I need to, if I can keep the Lorac ones. That's how much I love them. The color story now for me is a little bit boring. This one leans a little bit cool, but the quality, you need a good black, go to this palette, baby. You need any good, insert one of these shades, you go to this palette. The quality is there. It's not really unique looks you're getting out of this, that's okay. She has a lot of other ones. It does what it needs to do for the audience that it's I love it. I need to clean it, but it's staying in my collection and staying true to my heart. Forever. Okay? It is. We talked about the lip. We talked about the blush. Oh yeah, these are always going to be in my collection forever. The Forever blushes, always. And then this little contour kit, it's here for nostalgia reasons. Only using one shade out of it. It's kind of weird. So, yeah. If I decide to make a magnetic palette with other face pans, now I'll throw this one in and get rid of the other. But it's not taking up a lot of space in my collection. It's just here. And it's powders. They're still great. So it's just here. It's not really something that I super love now where I need to keep it. But it's also not bothering me. God, these curls, these grandma curls. I'm giving today, y'all. I'm giving it today. Yes. And then the lip. These Milani lipsticks. Milani, now they're in black packaging. Anytime there's a sale on Milani lips, I'm getting a few. CVS used to have really good deals because these were more expensive. They were like $7 or $8. And CVS would have, I think it was like twice a year where they would go down to $2.99. And I would pick up the all the lip products, all of them. Milani makes really good lip products and the gold is perfect for the aesthetic. I still have my Milani lip creams, liquid lips, and all my Milani lip glosses because they're still great. And I wish they made the rectangle tubes still, and I have their newer stuff in the circle tubes, but I have a lot of Milani lips. And last big declutter this year, you know, I go through and open up stuff, make sure they're not gross. I got rid of, rest in peace, I got rid of all of my original ColourPop matte liquid lips because they were not the business anymore, but like the Milanis are still going strong and everything else is still going strong. So yeah, go through your collection. Make sure you don't have any gross things in there, but these things held up through time. They lasted long. That's another attest to this. Like doing this video, like, yeah, you store your makeup in a cool, dry place, keep everything sealed, you know, make sure you're, you know, to each his own. You do you. But I keep my makeup until it dries out. It looks gross. I haven't had any makeup, knock on wood, grow mold, but it looks gross, doesn't smell right. Like, use your senses to determine. I probably shouldn't be using this. I also do very well with my eye safety. I have not gotten an eye infection or pink eye since I was like a teenager again. So if you get things like that, you gotta throw shit out. But like I do really well and I'm really happy. I think the top product in this line, in this video that I need to go repurchase and re-explore or get more is the NARS concealers because they're almost done. Everything else I got more than enough to keep using. And then trying some other Maybelline mascaras because the Sky High is fair, and I still love it. It shows you that Maybelline is still putting out bangers. So, so I gotta see what else is on the Maybelline wall, okay? But this was so fun to do. Let me know your old favorites. Let me know, did I bring up some memories? Let me know what you think. Let me know. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.